Yo, what's going on, boys? Just got done with some arms and some shoulders today. I want to talk a little bit about how your body is like a car and the gym is the catalyst to get it like rotating. So for example, you wouldn't want to leave a car sitting in your garage for too long because it's just going to sit there and rot away, right? The fluids need to move. You need to like have it not corrode, those kinds of things. So when you go and you do some cardio in the morning or in the afternoon, whatever it is your time. They call it the Einstein window, the time that you feel the best to do your workouts. That's when you need to go in and get it done. Okay, so when you do that, the cardio will, get your whole system moving. Every system works together. So your nervous system, your circulatory system, all of them. And it just starts rotating, because cars want to move. Cars want to be on the highway. Cars don't want to just sit. And it may sound, oh, well, they're resting, right? So it's good for the car to rest. No, not really. It's good sometimes, but you don't want to just sit there and like not have it rotating whatsoever. Similarly to your body, okay? If you just sit there and you're resting, your joints are going to swell up over time, and you don't. The old phrase, you don't use it, you lose it, is true here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm sweating. Did some stairs today too, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. Also, want to mention the idea behind always be trying to get more knowledge. Okay, this hustle thing. Like, what's the immaturity of all these like little kids these days? Like, watching the news and the latest trends and stuff. I don't care. I don't even watch the news. The news is negative. Why would I watch something that's negative? And you should be focused on where it is you're going, not focused on somebody else per se. That means nothing to you. That isn't adding any value to your life. Like, what are you doing wasting your time? And so I thought that was kind of interesting. But I am the kind of person that I want to learn more about different things. I'm not saying, to learn stuff that you just hate, but find something you're interested in and get to know it more, right? For me, I like to be a jack of all trades. I like to know a little bit about everything. I played the trumpet, I played the piano, okay, a little bit interesting hobbies. I like to fly airplanes. I'm good at math, science, okay. I like working on cars and fixing them and sales, reselling cars and all kinds of stuff, business, real estate. These are all the little things that you need to be good at, because if you're just good at one thing, like, okay, you're specialized, but you've also niched down too far that you're not like relatable to anybody. I remember I went back to high school and was like hanging out with some guys, and all they could do was just relate to the one thing that we all had in common. They didn't have anything else. There was no gym, there was no flying, traveling, nothing cool. And so it was like, okay, let's reminisce about old times. And that was it. And so don't be that guy who just has one thing to talk about. Learn a lot about everything, especially when you like go on dates and stuff with women. Like, you're gonna want to have something to say other than I play video games. Okay, I also play video games, but I don't bring that up, right? That's not a high value topic. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to say, hey, I travel, I like to do this, this, and that. I like to learn about new things. That's going to help improve my life and those around me. Not necessarily, oh, I just like to be selfish and just do my own thing and not help others or not try to learn anything new. Just be a well-rounded person is what it comes down to. And I think that the gym definitely motivates you to do that. And why is that? Well, it goes back to what I said at the beginning, where once you start moving, your mind starts to move, right? And so you start thinking new ideas, and then those new ideas come, you can write them down. And once you write it down, it becomes a vision, right? Vision, write it down, and then you start working toward it. And the problem is if you share that too much, then people can be, too fast to tell you no. And they can get into your head, and then the vision dies. And so what I recommend is, if you come up with a vision, something you want to do, write it all down, start researching it, looking into it, and maybe tell one person, one of your close friends, someone who you know is going to be supportive, and see what their opinion is on it. because sometimes it's good to analyze things from not just your perspective but others, right? And so for example, you know, when I was gonna do we were gonna do a business for cars, okay, like fixing cars and stuff, I didn't just go in alone. Like, I asked my brother about it, like we went in on it together. Same thing with the house we built, you know, same kind of thing. We don't just go in and nilly-willy do something, okay? Always think about it, have an analyzed strategy, and then tell like one person. You don't need to tell the whole world. You don't need to post it all over Instagram. You know, that's a good recipe for everyone to come attack you. I just recommend keep it to yourself, maybe tell one person, and then start getting to work. Because it's easy to talk, but it's hard to work. Does that make sense? It's easy for me to say, oh, I'm gonna go do this and that, and then not actually do it, and just kind of just talk the talk, and then it fizzles out because, you know, you never really meant to do it, because you've never really meant to do anything in your whole life. You're just saying things, you know. And I've done some of those as well, you know, where I said I was gonna like do this idea and it didn't happen, because I'm the person on my word. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna go do it. And so for me, I don't like to go out and just blab things that I'm not gonna go try to do, because then it hurts your credibility, right? And so whenever I tell people I'm gonna do something, it's because I've already thought about it. I've already, you know, it's in my mind that I'm gonna go do it, okay? Like, I built a Trans Am, the Night Rider car. I said I was gonna go do it, and I went and did it. I already thought about it. I already came up with everything. I was actually already doing it, and then I was telling people. So those are the kind of things to think about moving forward with your hustle, because everybody should be having a side hustle. Because this is 2024. This isn't the 80s, right? You don't just get to have one income and everything's hunky-dory. You get to have the most expensive stuff, and you know, it's a lot harder now, for sure. And I'm not immune to that, neither are you guys. And so yeah, I think the gym has definitely been one of the biggest motivators in my life, and I know it will be for you. Some of you guys probably already going. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below what your story is, what's up. So it's starting to get dark now, as you can see. I actually was able to get this video done a little bit before sunset, which was nice. I'm like looking around to see where we can get some good lighting, but problem is, if I go do this outside, it's gonna be like extremely noisy with all the cars flying by. Like, a bunch of cars are on right now out there. But we'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. But I will not be blinding myself again. That was stupid. So, little fun fact. I don't know if you guys have like dash cams in your car, but you know, with the world and the way it is today, where everyone's so happy and the Me Too movement going on and all this nonsense, I recommend you have one of those, because that way, if you ever get hit or you hit somebody or something happens, you can just show them the footage and you don't have to say a word. You take it to court, and people can say whatever they want, bro. And that's the biggest thing I learned, is people can just say whatever they want. They can spout their mouth off all over the internet, because, I mean, everyone's an expert now, right? But yeah, with that, that's the evidence you need. And so I have those in all my cars, and so I recommend that you get it. They're super cheap, like $100. Throw in an SD card, it's hooked right into the power supply. Once you turn the car on, boom, you're good to go. If your car already doesn't have a dash cam, my cars are old, so they don't have a dash cam, but you know, it's definitely a deterrent also when you're at the store and people see it. They don't want to like mess with your car either. So anyway, sidetracked. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep hustling, all right? In a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your reality, bro. Talk to you later.